welcome to the Aquarius Full Moon Circle here on MariDewTube. And thank you to my 3HO community, thank you to my growing MariDewTube community, and anyone else who might have just happened upon this video. This is a very powerful and awesome supermoon, actually, coming on August 11th, Thursday, August 11th, at 9:35 p.m. Eastern Time. So think about what that converts to for you. We are already here in the energy of this powerful supermoon, and this supermoon is actually the fourth supermoon in a row. For those keeping score at home, we have had supermoons boom, 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 one after the other, every month, May, June, July, and this one here in August is our fourth in a series of 4 supermoons, and it's actually the last supermoon of 2022. And supermoons are when the Earth is actually closest to the Earth, and that's why they're going to look bigger, they're going to look brighter, and on an energetic level, they have a more powerful gravitational pull as they interact with the Earth and the tides. And you know, Grandmother Moon already kind of correlates, connects with our emotions. The moon can really call to our emotions, kind of the balance of the sun during the daytime, the action when we're in the front body moving forward in the world. The moon comes, that's the yang energy there. The moon comes with that yin energy in the back body as we rest at night. And it calls us to release. And so the supermoon is probably the most powerful time and opportunity that we have to release anything that we've been holding on to that maybe isn't allowing us to move forward in that yang energy. Lean back into that yin energy and take a little survey of where you're at on the things that might be holding you back. And maybe you've been afraid to let go, or maybe you can think about where you were in May with the first of this 4 supermoon series. Maybe there is something coming to completion here with this 4th August supermoon, and something really powerful that you can release or complete with the support of the energy of Grandmother Moon behind you. Maybe there's some emotions that you're holding on to, maybe lower vibration emotions such as fear or anxiety or self-doubt, any of those types of things that might be holding you back. I invite you to really step into the energy of this Aquarius supermoon. Allow the moon to support you, and also allow this Aquarius energy, which is highly connected with community, communication, independence as well. Allow yourself to really go inside, find yourself within, your truth within, and take that out. Let that be what you share in your communications. Let that be what you share with your community. And a big thank you to this community for being so supportive. You know, we have been doing these moon circles now every 2 weeks since the beginning of the whole pandemic thing of 2020, and we're in our 3rd year now. And I hope that it's been a powerful way for you to track your energy. I know it's been a powerful way for me to track mine, and I really enjoyed being able to share these times and sacred spaces with all of you so that we may sit together in community in our global moon circle and process all of these emotions. So just know that if there's anything in there that you've been having a hard time letting go of, that our entire global moon circle community is here to support you in that release as well. You got the 4th in a series of supermoons, you got the global moon community, the Earth beneath you. A lot of support at this time for letting go. And I encourage you as well, under this energy of the Aquarius supermoon, to really embrace your community, all your communities. You might have a lot of different communities, as I do. Try to see if you can go inside, find your truth, and then unite your communities around you. And then you've got that support. And you're also giving strength, calm, support to everyone in that community as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful way to share the energy, to harness this collective energy, which at this time can be a bit chaotic, can be a bit fear-driven from the outside world. You know, there are all kinds of old systems. We talked about this with the last supermoon, with the Capricorn supermoon, how these big systems are crumbling. And we are being called to, in this Aquarius full moon, completion energy, to unite the communities more on a local level. And we'll talk more about that throughout our circle. Let's open up the circle by calling in the directions. And if you're new to this practice, just follow along at home. If you want to grab a compass or grab your phone, take a quick peek at the orientation of the directions around where you are sitting now. You can follow along with me, and we'll begin in the east, which for me is to my left. So find a comfortable seat. Let's maybe take a collective deep breath in to ground ourselves, and we'll call in the directions together. So wherever you are, find that comfortable seat. Close your eyes, roll them up to the third eye point between your brows, allowing your focus to rest there, allowing yourself to come to presence. And the best possible way that we have to come to presence is to go inside and to connect with our breath. Connect with your sitting bones, the right and the left. Beneath you, the balance in between. If you're sitting in a chair, plant both feet on the earth, or on the sofa, both feet on the earth, palms down on the knees in a gesture of grounding. Again, eyes closed, rolled up to the third eye. Let's take a collective deep breath in through the nose. Expanding the belly, the ribs, the chest, the lungs, the heart, lifting up through the crown of the head to lengthen the spine as you drop the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale on this first one, side out the mouth, let something go, let it all go. Dropping in, beginning in the east. Let's turn and face the east. Honor the east. The season of spring. The elements of fire. The void, the great mystery, new beginnings, and infinite possibilities. Honor the sound. The season of summer. The elements of earth. Love and beauty. The container of support. Honor the west. The season of autumn. Element of water. Release, let go, and remember the ancestors. Honor the north. The season of winter. The element of air. Knowledge, power, action, and vitality. Honor Pachatapa, the sun and the moon, the stars and the clouds, big dreams and infinite inspiration. Honor Pachamama. Send down a grounding cord. Nurture your soul. And lean back into the comfort of your foundation. Honor heartbeat. And connect your heartbeat with the heartbeat of the earth. Set the container. Open the fields. Call in the allies. The 7 directions. And so it is. Aho. Bring your left palm to the heart center. Place your right palm over the top and take a deep breath into the heart, feeling yourself grounded and balanced and centered, connected with the energy inside you, connected with the intuition of your heart, connecting with your innate intuition. As you exhale, let go of the outside world and allow yourself to stay right here, right now, present in this moment, and working with your inner world. When you work with your inner world, the outer world manifests beautifully all around you. And nothing coming in from the outside can even penetrate your aura because it's so strong and so bright and so heart-driven. So I drew us a card, as I always do, for our moon circle. And for today's moon circle, I chose the Conscious Spirit deck. I love this deck. It's a good one. Conscious Spirit Oracle deck, and the card that I drew for today is number 7. Sacred Space. Sacred Space. And I tell you what, the blonde lady by the waterfall out here in nature, that's who I want to be. I don't know about you guys, but here's what it says. It says, I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. Beautiful, beautiful thought. And here's what it says about the Sacred Space card, number 7 in the Conscious Spirit deck. This card is a reminder to strengthen your connection to nature by finding or creating a safe, sacred space for yourself in your garden or in your home, where you can surround yourself with the sounds, images, and objects of Mother Earth. The sacred feminine's connection to Earth is an important connection that will awaken your intuitive side to the lessons of nature. It will also allow you to become aware of and to understand the loving support that is available to you from Mother Earth and the elementals. Whether you use your sacred space for meditation, inspiration, ritual, prayer, or simply to de-stress, sitting calmly in the space will allow you to absorb nature's soothing and healing energies. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. And so this full moon, it's actually the full sturgeon moon, according to the Farmer's Almanac. You know, it's a moon of summertime, and kind of, I think, the last moon of summertime. You know, when we get into September coming up next month, we're going to be in the autumn equinox and coming into fall. And so take this opportunity, take this time. I know everyone is busy. I know the pace of the world keeps going faster and faster, and that acceleration is not your imagination. It really is happening. Everything's speeding up as these old constructs of time are breaking down and deconstructing. It's going faster and faster, and it's important to us to find these sacred spaces, create these sacred spaces, and take the time in nature. Nature is key to grounding us into staying grounded in these tumultuous and turbulent times. You know, in addition to the Aquarius supermoon, we're also still in the energy of a really powerful three-way conjunction: Mars, Uranus, and the North Node in conjunction. And I have told you before on these moon circles, I'm not a professional astrologer by any means. It's a hobby for me. I love it. I've learned a ton about it doing the moon circles. But I would refer you, if you want to learn more about this, and she talks about this conjunction in her latest video about the Aquarius supermoon, check out Pam Gregory. Pam Gregory Astrologer. She's on YouTube, one of my favorites. Love Pam Gregory, love Bracha Goldsmith, also a wonderful astrologer, and McCord, also a wonderful astrologer. You can find them all on YouTube, and they'll keep you up to date on the moons. But she talked about this conjunction and how this conjunction of Mars and Uranus and the North Node are causing a lot of stirring up in the world. You know, things are really shaking up. And there's a lot of turbulence at this time. It may feel chaotic, it may feel tumultuous, but we can call upon the energy of this Aquarius supermoon, connect with nature, connect with our community, connect within, work on our communication, and work on our vibration, work on our frequency. What are we communicating, and how are we communicating? Are we allowing the world to stress us out and communicating with others in that way from a place of fast-paced, stressful, you know, talking at people rather than conversing with them? Or are we settling in and being very present with who is right in front of us and actually having a conversation where we're sharing and we're grounding one another in the midst of the conversation, in the midst of whatever's going on in the world? Can you look someone in the eye and have that conversation? And can you form your own circles in your local communities and look at each other face to face, not over Zoom, not necessarily over the internet? Can we make time for these very grounding practices of sitting together in circles, sitting together in community? That's the message I'm feeling powerfully at this time. Turbulence in the world, turbulence of some of these conjunctions going on out in the universe, and yet here we are. We're in these powerful vessels, these human bodies that we get to come to the earth and live this life in, maybe many lifetimes in different human bodies. But the idea being that these bodies are here for us to process all of that turbulence, all of that chaos. And by connecting with nature and by grounding, we can really come into a space, a sacred space, just like the card says, where we are grounded and we're able to share that with others without letting them drain our energy. You know, you ground within first, and then you can share that with others. Just make sure that you're getting into exchanges of energies where you're grounding one another, and it's not always one particular person who's taking your energy, taking your energy, taking your energy. Try to create an energetic exchange where there's a back and forth in that in your community, whether it's sharing ideas, maybe it's sharing food from your garden. That's an energetic exchange. Maybe it's sharing your time, and someone's been very helpful to you and supported you through a rough time emotionally, and maybe they seem very strong, and you know, maybe they do need a little emotional support, or maybe they could use the biggest cucumber ever that you just pulled out of your garden, and you want to share that special find with them as a thank you for that support. I guess my point being here that as we work on our communication, as we work on our community, can we step away from the matrix connection of always connecting electronically, texting or calling? You know, can we do it in person? And can we tie in nature? And can we create an energetic exchange that has nothing to do with money? Because is not really about money. Money is obviously an energetic exchange as well that we rely on heavily, especially in the Western world and the Western culture. Can we step away from that? And by stepping away from that, does that make the chaos of the outside world maybe a little bit less? If you're not stressed, you're not worried about the stock market and its ups and downs and roller coaster over the last couple of years. You're not worried about the grind as much as you're worried about the connections with other humans, growing your own food, connecting with nature, and building communities that are sustainable and natural and mutually supportive. Right where you are, right where you landed on this planet, on this earth, at this time. Whew, so that was maybe a little more than I was going to share, but yet you never know what's going to come out of me in these circles. Thank you for listening. I hope you get something out of that. Let's jump right in and do our breath work, because that is another wonderful way to ground, and this breath work is really great to do with others, or you can do it on your own. And I do have videos for this, so that's always available. But it's always great to really go inside and close your eyes during the breath work if possible. Once you get the gist of it, go ahead and go inside. So the breath work is the Wim Hof breathing. Today for me is day 252 of this breath work. I am committed to a 1,000 day practice, a practice for mastery. This is my first 1,000 day meditation that I am undertaking, and I'm happy to report that as of just a couple of days ago, I am a quarter of the way there. And so I'm saying that not to in any way toot my own horn, but for those of you who have been with me on this journey, I'm saying this just to let you know that it is possible. And by gosh, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And so I highly encourage you, even if it's a 3-day practice, a week-long practice, a month-long practice, make it manageable to start. I started with a lot of week-long, and then an 11-day and a 22-day, and then I did a bunch of 40 days, and then 90, and then 120, and then now I decided to do this 1,000-day. You can work up to it. But especially in these times, this is a wonderful way if you want to ground your energy before going into your community and sharing your energy with the community. This is a really great way to do it in about just 12 minutes a day, 12 minutes a day. So Wim Hof breathing, find a comfortable seat wherever you are. I've done it kneeling, I've done it sitting in a chair. I like to do it sitting on the earth sometimes, but you choose the seat that's most comfortable for you and take a moment to just kind of relax and drop into that seat, reconnecting with your sitting bones, whether they're on a chair, whether they're on the earth, whether they're on a pillow, wherever they are. If you are in a chair, feet on the earth, palms down on the knees to ground you. Maybe keep the arms straight so that those meridians are extended, that energy is flowing freely. Sometimes when you bend, you notice you stop that energy a little bit. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, sit nice and tall, chin slightly tucked. Strong navel, slightly drawn in to support your lower back, reaching up through the crown of the head. Close your eyes, roll them up to the third eye point. And we're just going to go into 3 rounds of a long, deep, circular breath. You can do this breath either in and out through the nose, in and out through the mouth, possibly through rounded lips, or I like to relax the jaw, relax the face, and just deep breath in through the nose and the mouth, and then exhale. And then inhale, and then exhale. As you inhale, the belly expands, the ribs expand, chest, lungs, heart. As you exhale, you draw the navel gently back toward the base of the spine to press the breath out, keeping the spine nice and long throughout the whole process. Inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. Notice no pause in between, just a constant circular breath. Satanama. I'm always reminded of the circle of life. Infinity, life, death, rebirth. Inhale and exhale. 3 rounds of 30 breaths just like that. And then in between, I'll cue you. We'll pause after the last breath of the first round of 30. hold the breath out. Pause here, turn the palms up on the knees. Hands into Gyan Mudra, thumb and the forefinger come together. Straighten the other 3 fingers back to the wrists on the knees. Eyes are still closed and rolled up, and you'll hold the breath out. First hold 30 seconds, and then we'll take a deep breath in. We'll hold it in for 15 seconds, and then we'll exhale, and we'll start again. Second round of 30 breaths. Second round of 30 breaths. Last one, hold the breath out, turn the palms up on the knees. This time I choose Shuddhi Mudra with the middle finger and the thumb coming together. Straighten the other 3 fingers, back to the wrists on the knees. Eyes stay focused on the third eye. Hold the breath out for 60 seconds. And then you'll take a deep breath in. Hold the breath in for 15 seconds and then relax. And then we'll come into our final third round of 30 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling in that circular breath, and then we'll hold the breath out, palms up on the knees, this time choosing Buddhi Mudra, Mudra of communication. All 3 fingers come together, backs of the wrists on the knees, eyes closed, rolled up. Hold the breath out for 90 seconds. And then we'll inhale, hold in 15 seconds, and exhale. That's the whole process right there. So for future, you can even skip past the instruction and go straight to the breath work. I'll link a cue in the description if you want to do that. But just relax into it. Keep connecting with your heartbeat and allow this breath work to bring you to presence, to awareness, to neutrality, to clarity, and ultimately to sovereignty. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, finding that comfortable seat, finding your third eye, focus, palms down on the knees to ground you. Pause for a moment. Deep breath in. Exhale. Relax the jaw, relax the face. Settle into your body. First round of 30 circular breaths. Here we go. Let's do it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let yourself hear your breath. Expanding on the inhale. Navel draws back on the exhale like a bellows. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going. Find the rhythm in your breath. Keep it smooth. Keep it graceful. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. No pause in between. One breath leads to another. Inhale and exhale. Circle of life. Last one. Inhale deeply. Exhale powerfully. Let the breath go. Turn the palms up on the knees. Bring the hands into Gyan Mudra. Focus on the third eye. Relax the body. Hold the breath out. 30 seconds. Reconnect with your heartbeat. See if you can slow it down. And then take a deep breath in. Turning the palms down on the knees to ground you as you keep inhaling, hold it. Drop the shoulders, lift the heart. Feel the heart heart expanding and opening. Hold the breath in. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. And then exhale. Let it go. Take a moment to relax. Reset. Take a breath if you need to. Coming into our second round of 30 breaths. Palms down on the knees. Eyes closed. Rolled up. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Continue on your own. Big, deep, circular breaths. Inhale and exhale. Just keep breathing. 5 more. Last one. Deep breath in. Powerful exhale. Let it go. As you turn the palms up on the knees. Hands in Shuni Mudra. Thumb in the middle. Finger come together. Backs to the wrists on the knees. Eyes are closed. Press the breath out. Hold it out. 60 seconds. Relax the shoulders. Keep the spine long, but relax the body. Connecting with your heartbeat. Slowing it down. See if you can feel the blood pulsing through your veins. Pressing the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Rooting down through your sitting bones, reaching up through the crown of the head. Relax. And then take a deep breath in. Really fill out the belly, the ribs, the chest, the lungs, the heart. Pause here. Palms down on the knees, eyes rolled up. Hold the breath in. Hold it. Long spine, long neck, chin slightly tucked, and then exhale. Let it go. You might feel that rush washing over you. Allow yourself to recollect. Get ready. Third round, 30 breaths. Here we go. Deep breath in. Deep exhale. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Satanama. Satanama. Infinity, life, death, rebirth. Infinity, life, death, rebirth. The cycle of life, the circle of life. Keep it going. Inhale and exhale. You're doing great. Almost there. Exhale. Last one. Exhale fully. Hold the breath out. Palms up on the knees. Thumb and the pinky come together in Booty Mudra. Straighten the other 3 fingers. Relax here, holding the breath out. 90 seconds. You got this. Slowing down the heartbeat, relaxing the body. Focusing on the third eye. Rooting down below. Reaching up through the crown of head. And then connecting with your heart in between the earth and the sky. Feel the light rising up in your heart. Feel yourself deeply connected with your spirit within. And feel the divinity within you. Taking a moment here to connect with the divine purple flame of the sacred heart, the high heart within your chest, the light of your divinity. Take a deep breath in. Keep inhaling, keep expanding. Pause here. Hands down on the knees to ground you. Hold the breath in. Drop the shoulders, lift the heart. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. And exhale. Let it go. Just pause here and notice how you feel. Feel the prana washing over you. Feel your brain releasing those natural, uplifting chemicals that take you right into that higher vibration. Feel it. And then inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides, up through your arm, really reaching up to the sky. Allowing the light of the Aquarius full supermoon to stream in through all 10 fingers, filling you up with light and uplifting you. Keep inhaling. And exhale, shake. Shake it out. Shake above. Shake below. To the left. To the right. To the front. To the back. Shake all around. Shimmering light all around you. And then back the other way. Palms come together overhead. Slowly exhale as the palms come down the center line to rest at your heart. Lower the chin to the chest, allowing the head to bow to the heart in a gesture of humility. And notice the connection between your humanity and your divinity. Between your front and back body energies, your yin and your yang. Between your right and left body energies, the sun and the moon. And between the energy of the earth beneath you and the sky above, your heart, the balance between all of those dimensions. Take a deep breath in, lifting the head, lifting the heart. And exhale, turn the palms up on the knees in a gesture of receptivity. Pause here, breathing deeply and just being receptive and open to any messages that might come in for you now that you are in this grounded, balanced, centered state of presence that this breath work can bring you. I'm going to read something to you. I usually read the updates from the Power Path, the moon updates. Those come out every couple of weeks from the Power Path, and you can find those. Those are from Lena Stevens of the Power Path. Love those updates. The update actually wasn't quite ready for this month. While I was preparing, I'm shooting the moon circle a little bit early. And so I found another update from another site that I absolutely love called Forever Conscious. It's foreverconscious.com. These are from Tanaz, and she is wonderful as well. I'm giving you a lot of resources for really great moon energy that you can find on your own. See, you don't need me. All the energy you need is already within you. I am just the mirror reflecting it back to you and calling your attention to it. So here's what Tanaz said about this Aquarius full supermoon. Reaching this point on our journey may bring a feeling of culmination or closure. If you can identify something that was stirring for you back in May, when we had the first of these 4 supermoons, you may now find that in August you're reaching the end point of this journey or are at a point where a decision needs to be made. Full moons, but especially super full moons, are always bringing our attention to what needs to be released from our lives. They bring awareness to all that must be stripped away to keep us evolving and moving higher on our path. August's full moon falls in the sign of Aquarius, the sign of the water bearer. The water bearer is a symbol of healing and transmutation. It has the gift of collecting water, the emotional, psychic energy of the world around us, in its vessel and clearing it using the power of the breath before returning it to the earth. As Aquarian energy will beam strong under this full moon, we can use it to connect with the gift of the water bearer. We can use the power of our breath to transform dense, heavy, negative, or grief-stricken energies around us into something lighter, hopeful, and more loving. And wow, I think we just did that with this breath work. As the last supermoon of the year, the August full moon may also bring us closure or guide us to finally reaching a decision point on our journey. We may now know exactly which way we need to turn. We may now know which way we need to travel in order to reach our chosen destination. Saturn, the Lord of Karma, is very active under this full moon. Whenever Saturn is active, it can press on us to take greater responsibility for our actions and to ensure we are moving in accordance with our higher self. Saturn also in Aquarius, and in retrograde, it's very close to this moon. If any actions you are taking are not in alignment with your soul, or if you're foregoing some of your responsibilities, this full moon may bring this information into your awareness. The lessons that Saturn brings can sometimes be harsh, but they always bring opportunities for greater growth. With Saturn, as long as you are willing to show up and do the work and take ownership over the direction of your life, it will lend its support and help you reach heights you never dreamed you could. When you do the work that Saturn puts in front of you, it can bring success and honors and rewards. The August full moon is closely connected with the Uranus North Node conjunction, which is a major cosmic energy we're working through all this month, and I mentioned that one as well. They're also in conjunct with Mars. This cosmic energy is set to shake things up and bring instability to things that we once considered stable. This is happening on more of a global level than a personal level and may activate issues around farming, agriculture, natural resources, and finance. We've already seen a lot of issues unfolding in these areas, but the Uranus North Node conjunction will continue to reveal things, helping us to ultimately make sustainable, long-term changes that will hopefully push us to the higher state of our collective destiny. Just what we were talking about. On a personal level, the full moon triggering the Uranus North Node energies may get us thinking about what we can truly rely on and how to navigate any sense of instability that may have cropped up in our lives. We may need to change our ways to adapt or decide if we really want to continue on the path we are traveling. The combination of energy stirred under this August full moon has the potential to make it feel like a bit of a harsh one. With Saturn and the Uranus North Node conjunction triggered, We may feel a bit heavy or extra sensitive and emotional. In fact, when Saturn energy is strong, we can often feel smothered or stifled. And when Uranus energy is strong, we can often feel unsettled, uneasy, or have this looming sense that change is on the way. The moon then acts as an amplifier of our emotions, supercharging all these feelings. The best way to navigate through all of this energy is to remember the healing gifts that Aquarius can bring. Remember that we hold the power in our breath to regulate our mind, our body, and our emotions. We have no control over what happens in the world around us. We have no control over the events that unfold, but we do have control over how we choose to show up, how we choose to handle things, and what we choose to give our energy to. Make a conscious decision under this full moon to give your energy to all that fills you up. Make a conscious decision to choose to see things in a way that both honors your truth and brings peace. Allow your heart to radiate like the moon, big, bright, and full. So again, that's from foreverconscious.com, and you can also sign up for her mailing list. And so in closing our circle, I wanted to leave that inspirational message, which is right along in line with the messages that I shared a little bit earlier, and the messages that came up with our oracle card. As usual, it all ties together: inner healing, community, mastering these energies, and knowing that we have the power to control these energies, even if we don't have the power to control the outside world. Coming back to the breath work. That's the one that I found to be the most powerful. Meditation, powerful as well. Community and sharing, also powerful. Coming together in circle, powerful. On the topic of circle, I just wanted to make an announcement as I close our circle for this evening. I have decided, under this August full moon, I'm coming to a completion of sorts of my own. I've decided to press pause for now on our global moon circles. I'm in my third year of hosting these global moon circles with 3HO, and I brought them over to my MariDewTube now, and I've decided that I'm going to focus more on my inner self and on sharing with my community here on the ground in this physical world that I'm living here in northern Michigan. I'm going to devote myself to getting more time out in nature. I'm renovating a camper that I want to get out and travel a little bit and teach on the road like I used to. Teach some classes locally here in this community. So if you're ever in northern Michigan, please stay in touch and come find me. And I will still be sharing by way of my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/MariDewYoga, MariDew Yoga. You can also find information. I'll keep stuff up to date, and my portal will be my website, which is MariDew.com, MariDew.com. And I will still be on Instagram for the time being, but I am no longer going to be on Facebook, and I am taking a step back kind of out of the matrix and into this beautiful new earth that I feel we have access to right here, right now, if we choose to go within, if we choose to connect with nature. I encourage you to align yourself with your communities locally, and please do know that I will always be here if you ever need me. You can reach me through my website, you can reach me through my YouTube, and please feel free to reach out at any time. And like I said, I will still be putting videos up, just kind of more spontaneously, rather than the structure of every couple of weeks that I've been doing for, in my third year now. I'm going to take a little break from that and focus on opening my intuition up to what is next for me. I hope you'll stay with me on this journey. I appreciate each and every one of you that have been here every step of the way for these global moon circles, and they will continue. I'll probably pick them back up in the winter when things slow down. We'll just kind of see how it goes, and please do stay in touch in the meantime. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's close this circle by releasing the directions. Bring your left palm to the heart center, right palm over the top. We begin with our hands at our hearts. Take a deep breath into the heart. Close your eyes, roll them up to the third eye point. Expanding on the inhale. As you exhale, exhale through rounded lips, let it go. Connecting with spirit. Bring your hands to your heart. Reconnect with your heartbeat. Give thanks to Great Spirit and thanks to the Divine Spirit within. Palms to the earth. Give thanks to Pachamama, our grounding Mother Earth below. Palms to the sky. Give thanks to Pachatata, our inspiring Father Sky above. Face the north. To the north, the season of winter, the element of air. To the west, the season of autumn, the element of water. To the south, the season of summer, the element of earth. And to the east, the season of spring, the element of fire. We give you thanks. Together at your heart center in prayer mudra. Deep breath in. Exhale. Aho. We'll close with one long Satnam. Take a deep breath into Satnam. Sat Nam. Deep breath in. As you exhale, fold forward at the waist, bring the palms, the forehead, the heart to the earth. Release your breath, release your prayer. Inhale back up. Know that you are always protected and guided by Great Spirit, by the elementals, by Mother Earth, by Father Sky, by your community, by this global moon circle community that keeps going no matter what. Even if these circles are paused, we are still one. By the 3HO community and by all your communities. Shout out to my Power Path community as well. And my record business community and all the communities I'm so grateful to have collected over my lifetime that I still feel connected with now. Honor that sense of community under this Aquarius supermoon. Know that you are always supported by all your communities, your family, your friends as well. Know that I'm sending you love and light and so much peace and gratitude for everything. Thank you. Satnam. Aho. Namaste. And goodbye for now, but I will see you again soon.